Rid of you, Silence, I would.
Hallo zur
We both
nächsten
know I
Folge.
need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Aloy ist wütend auf Silence. Und ja, er hat's verdient.
Save these for the trail.
Holz. Mhm. Ja, sagen. Diesmal gehen wir nach Sunfall. Okay, die haben wir jetzt auch alle. Audio-Data-Points. Da haben wir einen vergessen. Vergessen. Irgendwann mal holen. Okay. Dark Maschinenzeit entdeckt. Dort auf Maschinenzeit entdeckt. Da ist hier jetzt das Campfire dort. Wenn wir schon mal in der Nähe sind, können wir uns
Save
das
this
auch
for later.
aufdecken. Danach geht's in Richtung Sunfall.
Deal with them quickly.
Ich glaube, die Snapmers sollen uns eigentlich davon abhalten. Nein, vielleicht nicht einfach den. Über den Berg. Und Wasser. Ja. Da war. Bone. War das beim Crafting? Raccoon Skin. Okay, das Camp haben wir das gerannt. Dann können wir ja jetzt eigentlich... aber wir haben ja hier das Campfire hier und können uns... Not die Zone. Corrupted Zone ist? Auf jeden Fall ist es eine Corrupted Zone. Dann machen wir die mal. Auf dem Weg nach Sunfall.
Strider incoming! Heard something! None.
Corrupted Behemoth. Drei Stück. Stark gegen Elektro. Haben die... Ich kenne es, das habt da hinten. Wunderbar.
Now they're hunting me.
Okay, ich glaube, ich wurde leicht gestompt. Aber es sieht an sich schaffbar aus. Die Corrupted Zone. Vorausgesetzt, ich muss nicht gleichzeitig gegen beide Behemoths und Stuff antreten. Auch auf jeden Fall mehr Frost Arrows.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me. Fascinating. They weren't looking for me. That's it. I'm already gone.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Behemoths, ein so großes Problem. Und die Corrupted Zone. Ah, das war die letzte laut Steam Achievement. Wunderbar. Dann wir ja jetzt nach Sunfall.
Careful, Ravager!
Ah, zum Glück interessiert mich der Ravager nicht so sehr.
You're going down.
Guess I am going crazy. Lead him! I'm down!
I've been seen.
Only the strong will survive. Quick, got company! I got... Might be something up there. Could be a climber up there. Are you gonna hide like a coward or come out and fight?
Okay. Letztes Viech kennt ein.
I need this.
Letzter Gockel. Das rein. Kann eh nichts.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
I shudder to think what sort of work this
Sunfall.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Ah, ganz normal, Händler. Oh, eine Quest. Quest.
When the weather's this good, I like... She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Never would have thought Boothid capable of
Okay.
abandoning us.
I'll keep them.
Haben wir eine weitere Sidequest. Kann die genug Sidequests haben? Die Arena. Okay, aber ich wollte eigentlich hier hoch.
It just doesn't make...
Behemoth.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, I don't know.
Give them time. I'm sure they'll miss it.
Also mit den ganzen fliegenden Steinen ist das ja auch gefährlich für die Zuschauer.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottoms.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Don't try anything.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kinda busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this,
This is
boy.
insane.
It makes quite an impression.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight. The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Okay. Dann machen wir hier mal weiter. Nein. Da.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Ich würde sagen, ich gehe mal zum... Ich mache erstmal die Sidequest.
More to this Uthid story than we're hearing, right? The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the green climb. Good luck.
Okay. South of Sunfall? Ah, da! Also das würde ich nicht wirklich als South bezeichnen, sondern mehr als East.
Trees. Just like Panasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
Okay. Aber hier war ich ja schon mal. Ich finde schön, wie Silence mir eben gesagt hat, hey, dies ist der Point of No Return der Story. Dies ist die Mass Effect 2 Suicide Mission. Die Mass Effect 3
Foot track stop here.
Angriff auf die Erde.
Time to climb.
Mass Effect 1 Ilos. Ich glaube, ich habe mich hier... irgendwo... Da geht's lang. Also, dann mache ich weiter.
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Okay. Ah ja, hier sind wir jetzt genau da, wo ich schon mal war.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Glintox. I need to scavenge. All right, back to Uthid. Where'd he go from here? Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill. But
Ah, den habe ich auch schon mal
Dead Watchers.
auch schon mal
More
besiegt.
scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
Hier den Weg, den bin ich noch nicht lang gegangen.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Kaja! The mountains belong to us! Keecook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Incoming! This one's yours.
It's up to you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them.
Los.
Push in!
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive. Keep up the attack! We still got another squad on the way!
Press the advantage. It shifts like heat haze.
That's coming your way.
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Okay.
Up and over.
Irgendwie haben sie diese Animation schon mal genutzt.
Grab what you can while we still have time.
Should there be a prepared weapon? Ah, das ist die Osram.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthyd.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
I can kill you.
Look out! To your left!
Found...
For the faithful! Victory!
Nowhere to run.
Give him a beating.
Los. Zeig dich.
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Ja. Oh, guck mal. Dieselbe Animation.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Euthyd, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
We'll down them swiftly.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Autsch. Die sind wirklich stark.
Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
It's my turn.
Take the fight to them! Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Up to his perch.
Und hoch. Zum dritten Mal diese Animation. Kurzer Zeit. Sie haben es nicht mal hinbekommen, die Animation so zu machen, dass er sich umdreht und
Whatever
dann von oben
deal you
runtergreift.
worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadif has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
Queen's Gambit. Okay. Und gibt es irgendwo ein Campfire? Das und das Campfire. Hätte ich nämlich jetzt dem Campfire. Eine Campfire unterwegs aufdecken. Es gibt doch bestimmt auch ein Achievement, wenn man alle Campfire im Main Game aufgedeckt hat.
It's off!
Aber jetzt muss ich gerade erstmal zwei von den Fiesen vernichten. Rockcrawler, was hier noch mal ist. Komm hoch. Komm, zeig dich. Okay, einer ist besiegt. Andere... Die Verfeiner.
down you go.
Okay. Talk.
Never know when I might need these.
Gab's nicht noch? Das war doch der Healer. Der Healer. Den dich an. Mal. Aber, nee, aber ich habe Campfire dort. So reise fast schon nicht mehr zu ihm. Der Punkt.
Poor Troll. And poor Alita.
Okay, ja. Ich weiß, Campfire hat eine Story, Autsch. Ah, da oben ist auch noch eine Siedlung mit Campfire.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I used the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Okay. würde sagen... Dann werde ich einmal kurz hier in Fast Travel. Dann werde ich jetzt mal zu dem Campfire. Denn Schleichen selbstbedient. Hey, ein weiteres Campfire ist immer gut.
I work all day, while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
Gibt's hier an dem Campfire? Was? Ein Quicks. Aber mehr nicht. Okay, dann hier hin und der Quest. Da.
They saw me. This is it.
Interessiert euch nicht für mich. Bin völlig uninteressant. Nichts, womit ihr euch beschäftigen müsstet.
Okay, they're heading back.
Okay, die Watcher-Side. Die Lichter auf Dickens. Oh no, Bandits.
Don't move! I gotta aim!
Ja, ich würde sagen, wir haben einen Thunderjaw zu erledigen. Aber ist ja nicht der erste.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Ja, da, ich sehe ihn. Völlig unauffällig, wie er da Bäume umhaut.
What made these flowers? And why?
Flower.
Just...
Keine Ahnung, wo ich bin.
They're angry.
Ouch. Wunderbar. Oh, dieser Stein hier, der ist ja wunderbar platziert. Oh, und ich brauche mal wieder mehr Pfeile. Thunderjaws sind halt so kein größeres
That was worth it.
Nächstes Mal. Okay.
Ceasefire or no, my family is starving. Avad will have to answer for that eventually.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
My neighbor's son was a Kestrel, but now he's gone on assignment, and no one knows where.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Mission noch? Diese Mission. Da haben wir 2 Campfires, die ich decken muss. Ein. Na komm. Queen's Gambit machen wir auch noch.
You're 3-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait.
Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay.
Definitely not scrap.
Das war jetzt, ja. Okay, ich habe ein bisschen Damage genommen, aber das ging.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up.
War nicht der erste.
After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your manhood, Eve? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
Ist doch so, als ob hier jetzt ein Ambush ist.
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice.
They won't see it coming.
Völlig unauffällig, diese Traps.
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Völlig unauffällig, diese Traps. Völlig unauffällig. Aber sind das wirklich nur 3?
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready. For Meridian!
Feels good to say that aloud.
Oh, wie süß. 2 Corrupted Watcher.
Do me a kindness and stay still.
Got their attention.
Disappeared.
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
Not clear. Definitely not clear.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Ein Thunderjaw. Oh, an Corrupted Thunderjaw.
See me. Here we go.
Okay. Dann jetzt Frostpfeil. Okay. Ein Corruptus Thunderjaw ist doch etwas stärker als ein normaler. Okay, weitere Pfeile.
Makes this a little easier.
Pfeile. Okay. Corrupted Thunderjaws sind doch stärker als...
Keep that for later.
normale Thunder.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Das wirkt so wie so eine richtige Abschlussszene von dem Spiel. Aber wir sind... Das ist nicht Teil der Hauptstory.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Prince Edaman escaped Sunfall. Praise the rest for saving him without bloodshed.
Okay. Dann gehe ich mal zum Lagerfeuer und speicher. Ich sehe hier gibt ein Data Point.
I have no problem with Talana coming to these as head of the hunters.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Und Level 52. Aber was es jetzt noch gibt, ist ein Feierabend. Dementsprechend